So I'm just going to do a little video tonight in regard to the doctrine of duress. Now, it's a pretty important doctrine because it relies on if someone has made a threat to you. Like, you can Google it, look it up, whatever. So if someone's made a threat to you, uses violence against you to enter you into a contract. So you basically, like take for example when my car window was smashed by the retards, and they, I probably should have pulled out the doctrine of duress earlier, but so when they arrested me and they put me in the back of the divvy van, and then like a minute later they opened the door up and they go, well, how are you going in here? And normally probably most people go, yeah, I'm okay. But unfortunately I said, well, turns out that I'm under duress. And the look on their face, they weren't too happy. They had to release me because I didn't contract with them. They used the violence, and I pulled out the under duress, and they go, well, we're going to let you out now because you're under duress. We've used violence, and we didn't know that you'd pick up on that. Now, it's interesting that if you talk to Victoria Police retards, they'll tell you that common law doesn't exist anymore. Yet when you go inside one of their holding cells, you see a duress button there. And from what I can establish, most people get it to push the button for a cup of tea. So they push the button, the duress button, and then someone will come down and see if you're okay. And all you want is a cup of tea to resolve your duress issue. Oh, well, you're happy to stay. You're happy to stay in there. Not that you've got me unlawfully imprisoned. And what you probably should do is, soon as they make any type of threat, pull out the doctrine of under duress or the doctrine of duress and say, well, hang on, you've just made a threat. I'm now under duress. And any threat, any violence, or any threat of violence or whatever can be perceived as the as duress. And also look up, while you're looking up doctrines, you might as well look up the doctrine of acquiescence, look up the doctrine of estoppel, because it's all contract. They're all forming contracts. All these police officers. Sorry, I get that a bit confused because they're making offers, whatever. Yeah, so don't contract with them. And once they touch you or make a threat towards you, they're making an offer to you. So you need to respond to the offer. And being silent is not going to help you at all. And then when you go in for, if you get dragged in for one of their interviews, they'll advise you that one of your rights is to be silent, because they want you to be silent. So, alright, have fun with your contracts. Cheers.